Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 6th to the 12th, 2021. Wow, thank you so much for joining me. Your energy is so damn peaceful, and Sagittarius's was as well, and I just did theirs, but there's a hint of sadness in yours. We'll have to find out why. But thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind this is general. Don't stress over what doesn't resonate, but just take what does. You know, remember it's general as we move forward. If you do desire a specific personal reading, the information is down below. You'll see the options pricing in my email. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you. But as well, don't forget to check out your individual placements within your chart, not just your sun, moon, and rising. There's other placements that speak upon who we are as an individual, as a soul. There are many sides to each and every one of us. Wow, that was beautifully put. So anyways, what else was I going to say? If you're here to hear about a Virgo in your life, you of course are more than welcome to be a bit nosy and join. Don't forget to show your support and love on this channel by liking this video, leaving me a comment, and subscribing to this channel, joining this Virgo community if you haven't done so already. Let me move this lighter. And, oh, it matches me. I'm just noticing. A different shade, but still. So let's begin. We're going to pull the overall focus for the week from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. Then we're going to continue and pull the main part of the reading from the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. And as well, we will finish up the reading by pulling some final inspiration, some final messages, or a message from the Find Your Happy deck. So let's begin. A level of enlightenment taking place when it comes to your family. Very interesting. You'll have to let me know how that pertains to you, if you feel the need to, or if you feel guided to. Very similar to Leo's reading, I feel like you will be, to an extent, floating through the week, or there will be a bit of a magical vibe to the week, regardless of how emotional you do feel within. Or that could be more so around you, but it feels like it's you. For Virgo, for this upcoming week, for the 6th to the 12th of December, 2021. Playfulness. Either you're feeling the need to be more playful within your situations or just outside of work or whatever the case may be, or you're getting that push from the universe to be more playful. I feel like it's going to be a good release for you. It's going to be helpful in a form of healing for you in a lot of ways. You're going to find that people around you are very goofy to a certain extent, and it helps you kind of, you know, crack that hard shell that you've been building up recently, or it just allows you to sort of feel a lot lighter, okay? But there's an underlining focus, on the prosperity that you have to experience to be one with at this time. A need to sort of be one with the sweetness that you deserve, the sweet results that lie on the horizon for you, for all the hard work you've been putting in. We have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck from Sag's reading. Feels quite relevant. What have you been working your ass off towards? Putting your blood, sweat, and tears towards? That's about to pay off. Even if there's a level of uncertainty that just eats at you at times, or just makes you a little bit emotional, don't stress it, alright? Do not stress it. We're going to take these two. Playfulness and prosperity, 2 Ps. The main part of the reading, as I go to the wrong side, from the Gilded deck. So I was drawn to the fairies on the front of the deck, which I also, the cover, the box. Wow, that was a struggle. If you can look right here, that was brought up in Leo's weekly for this week. And so now I'm also being drawn to the butterflies in this one. There's sort of a gentleness about you this week. And then there's another butterfly, and then we also have the bee here. Alrighty, let me just adjust my sweatshirt. Don't be afraid to take a moment and make sure you're comfortable, regardless of what situation that pertains to, or ends up being applicable for you. However you want to put it. Don't stress over wording as well. Alrighty. For my lovely Virgos for this upcoming week, the 6th to the 12th. All right, so we have a limiting situation, something that's restricting you, way too many. You're going to find that your world is changing to the point where you need to put up a facade just at points. Certain scenarios will require it. You know, like putting up a happy or a brave face, or just kind of pretending like you're not feeling emotional within when you go to work or something of the sort, or meeting up with certain people. But it feels like you're coming off strong but gentle, you know, as if it's very apparent that you're going through healing, but it feels like those you're dealing with as well are going through those kind of changes and adjustments as well, or that process, right? As I say healing, I go to the Star card. I need to keep that hope alive, focus on your happiness, and therefore, you know, going back to that playfulness card. It's okay if things feel a little bit messy. You know, your analytical sort of organizing side might get irritated, especially if somebody else is messy around you. As I was about to pull the cards, you might be dealing with a bit of noise this week. You may get irritated because somebody's just a bit messy or just doesn't do things in the way you do it. That came out in Sagittarius's reading. Feeling very motivated, ready to go towards a new beginning, to give birth to something new. Wow, that was a lot from those cards. Simplicity is the name of the game, is what I'm hearing. Keep it simple, but passionate as you go after what you deserve, as you hop on that chariot, that horse, whatever form of transportation you have with you. Weird wording. Or you feel guided to hop on. Go towards what you deserve, right? But also, if you feel motivated to, or pushed to hop on that chariot, that horse, or whatever the case may be, to go towards more playfulness, more simplicity, more fun, you owe it to yourself. You work too hard at times, or you don't give yourself the space and the time to do just that. And it's a week where you're reminded you can be successful and be playful at the same time, or you can make time for both, right? You'll get reminders of the sweet results that lie on the horizon, which can give you that moment to take a deep breath and be like, I can award myself some time to have fun, okay? But there's a situation where you feel restricted, tied down. This could most definitely be your own thoughts, your own stresses, right? It could be work. It could be your home life. It could be certain connections or a relationship. However it pertains to you, I feel like at the very least you are thinking too much. You're overstressing yourself. You're limiting yourself at times. And going back at times you do, especially in the beginning of the week, you'd be like, no, I can't. I can't go out. I can't have fun. I can't do this. And I feel like a lot of you will be pushed to sort of break free of those barriers that you put within your own situation, you know, and allow yourself to just do what feels right throughout the week. Trust your gut, trust your instincts, but don't overthink in the process. I feel like you get these intuitive feelings, this intuition, and then you overthink it, question it, and then don't follow it. You're defeating the purpose of that being there altogether. But look at the blindfold on her. There's also you at times not wanting to see the truth in a situation this week. There was the truth card at one point. Here we go. Wow, that was in the middle of the deck. In the middle of the deck. I'm so sorry. Needing to have courage to face the truth in whatever situation this ends up being for you. Whether this is something you need to change, eliminate, or just simply grow from. You know, allowing yourself to be completely honest with yourself as to what's holding you back at this time. What's making you feel this restricted, or as if you don't deserve to have fun. You're going to find that people are very generous around you this week. You deserve it. Don't question it. Page of Pentacles. There's a financial fresh start you desire. You know, some of you might be experiencing the beginning of it throughout this week, but I feel as if it's more you thinking about it, longing for it, whether it's a financial investment, like a car, an apartment, a house, something of the sort. It could even be something smaller. Could be multiple things, but it feels like for some of you it's a job or a business you want to get off the ground. Go for it. Even if you can't go after it this week, it just feels like there's something you want to go after that's going to make you feel more playful. It's going to bring out the child side of you, right? Or at least that fun side of you. It's like there's something you're going to want to buy this week. And it's going to make you feel more joyful a lot. It's going to remind you of that inner child within. Inner child within, very kind of redundant if you think about it. Anyways, um, yeah, don't overthink it. If you feel as if it's going to bring you joy, it's going to make you feel more playful, it's going to push you towards that. It's the universe pushing you. It's your intuition, your inner voice pushing you. Go for it. There's going to be a reminder as you're sort of potentially presenting something this week, whether it's the work you've been working towards or something you produced, created. Look at this. There's a peacock here, but they're not expanding their feathers. You know, you're not allowing yourself to show your full beauty as a Virgo. At times, feeling very restricted by one's mind, your analytical side, or just your own limits. You know, your fears and desires and hopes. Interesting. You needing to sort of expand your feathers, you know, show people who you truly are. And you'll be surprised as to how people accept you. You're going to see a lot of feathers. Have confidence in what you are creating or just who you've become over time. Even if it's not perfect, nobody's perfect. King of Cups. A push to sit back in your throne, even if you're feeling a bit emotional towards the end of the week, okay? To sort of go with the flow when it comes to what you're working towards, as you're reminded of the prosperity that you deserve, that you're gaining, the sweet results that lie ahead. Take a deep breath as the emotions are overwhelming, as other people, energy, situations are overwhelming. I do feel like there's a beauty in nature, water. You need to cleanse your energy, whether it's Palo Santo, whether it's, you know, burning something else, or just cleansing your energy via water. Okay. Interesting. I feel like you're on a different page, different wavelength from somebody else, or it's just more representing the two different sides of you. The playful side of you, the analytical, sort of serious, hardworking side of you. You can attain to water both sides of you. Okay. Let's finish up this reading by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. Got a bit somber when I started to read that card. Also, don't be afraid to let your emotions come to the surface, to sort of be let out behind closed doors or with somebody you trust and feel comfortable with. Because at times I feel like one of your old habits is letting them bottle up to the point where you might explode. And it's not a Virgo way of being when things do explode, okay? I don't overthink my current situation. Absolutely. And it's this or something better. And so you're going to be put in multiple situations this week where you decide, am I okay with this? Is this healthy for me? At the end of the day, it's this or something better. I can decide, I can choose, and I can improve if need be. All right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I want to remind you as always to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I truly wish you nothing but the best and hope you have an amazing week. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.